Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. SOS here, and we are back with another episode of No Man's Sky. Episode 6, I believe, and this exosuit is yelling at me to get out of the harsh elements, so I'm going to do that. Yeah, so we're picking up right where we left off the last episode. We went through the portal, and we showed up on a strange planet. No signs of intelligent life anywhere. Just kidding. So we fixed our ship, I'm pretty sure, and I'm probably good to just take off right from here. And I think I will. Because I want to hit the space station. I did get this signal echo, so I could go find the source of this echo. Yeah, let's do that. Now, I don't see anything close by that might be the source of this. Alright, let's land. And we'll use our... Wow, look at all the purple crystals everywhere. So I don't know what any of this is. This is new since the last time I played through this game. Living fragments. Like, I don't know what that is. Atlantidium? Radiant shards? Like, I don't know what any of this is. But I'll harvest. Living fragments? They harvest pretty quick, so let's just grab a bunch while we're here, right? Who knows when else I'll find this. Uh-oh. Did I overheat? Now I'm wishing I got one of those cold weather protective upgrades. Let's recharge the hazard protection. And the mining beam. And figure out where we're going. That way. That way. Grab the deuterium. Very close. Oh, over there. Ah! Unknown grave. And that's Artemis. I approach the source of the signal. A hologram appears. It is Artemis. But there is only silence. The slow pulse of cosmic noise. Who is there? Artemis can hear me. They make no sign. The hologram just stares. It's strange, but I feel a sense of deja vu, as if I've been here before, right at this very moment. Where are you? As I move closer, the Artemis projection begins to speak, their words punctuated by strange static. They came. Watch closely. Machines. Murderers. Against the blank. The voice falls silent. The projection looks at me. Something is very wrong. Scan. It bears the exact same signature as every other transmission I've received from Artemis. There's no ulterior source for the signal. Everything they have said appears to have come from right in front of me. As I stand here, Artemis begins to speak. Where are blank? Called them, but still beloved. Anomaly. They blank. Nada. Polo watching us, tracking. Who knows about Nada and Polo? Mistake. Abandoned, but it wasn't. Through the portal. Please, don't trust. I'm afraid. Aren't blank. Comfort. The projection fizzles away to mere static. This echo is all that is left of the entity known as Artemis. A grave of glitched data, trapped in a sunless reality. My friend is dead. Perhaps they were never alive. I must tell Apollo what I have seen. Contact Apollo at the Holo Terminus. What is this? Huh. Oh, this guy's just hanging out next to this situation here. Alright. Get my ship over here. Can't get a glyph from this, I guess. Might as well get these radiant shards while they're right there. I don't know what these are or what they're for, so I'm just gonna throw them in my storage for now. Can I reach those? Yep. I think. Okay, nothing's happening. Alright. Alright, so I gotta talk to Nada first. But before I do that, I'm gonna hit the space station, because this is the first time I've ever been to this system. Other side of the planet. And I would like to install a few other upgrades that I haven't done yet. I got this auto charger, so I'm gonna make use of that. I need 2 solar panels, 5 antimatter. I'm gonna make 4 more antimatter. And how many solar panels was it? What I'm trying to do is this launch auto charger. 2 solar mirrors. Okay, no problem there. Throw that on right there. Okay, that way my launch thrusters will charge automatically. Can I throw on some of these? I need 2 more magnetic resonators. Okay, now I can install this sublight amplifier for a better pulse drive. Just doing some installations right off the bat. Just get warmed up. Ah, warp hypercore, which I left stored at my base. And this needs tritium hyperclusters. Okay, not gonna do those right now. I can do the cadmium drive. I just need 1 more wiring loom, which I can buy. Let's see. Kind of running out of room here. So maybe I put this, this, and this. And then this like that. That improved my hyperdrive range quite a bit. Then I can put some more hyperdrive stuff underneath. Alright, yeah, let's stick the cadmium drive right there. And put the chromatic metal in. Okay, that's it for that. What do I have? I need 2 ion batteries for the combat scope. What do I still need for this? Oh no, that's all done. Amplified cartridges. I never installed that? Really? Alright, I'll put that up there and I'll install this. I need 1 more solar mirror. I'm gonna need to buy a few wiring looms. There we go. What else? I want that combat scope, so we'll probably throw that right here. 2 ion batteries. It's gonna take a minute. Bear with me while I situate myself. Okay. Other multi-tool stuff. That waveform recycler for my scanner for sure. I need another ion battery. Okay, That's gonna help with that. And I know I got a bunch of exosuit things too that I never installed. Okay, so we're gonna move this over here to the side, and we need this. Airburst engine, so it charges while I'm falling. And then, what's this one? We need some more condensed carbon. We need 90 more condensed carbon. Wow. Alright, let's use our personal refiner. Carbon. And start that. Okay, now we'll go buy some wiring looms and do our normal new space station stuff. Exosuit upgrade, you know, all of that. Do one more of these. What you got? Thermal protection for cold environments, yeah. Yeah, I might buy one of each of these just to have. This is a good place to get those, actually. Has anyone discovered the star system before? No. Has protection. There we go. Yeah, it's a good space station for hazard protection. You get toxic, heat, and cold. Rah, weak-minded interloper. That's me, I guess. Oh, perfect. Launch thruster upgrade. We're gonna stick that right here. Yeah, what does this one do normally? 20? Yeah, that's where that's gonna go. Perfect. Okay. We're in great shape there. Anything good for the multi-tool? Scatter blaster. Eh. I'm not using that right now. Maybe later I will. Share the portal experience. Yeah. So you see this mission. I don't know what that is. That icon right there. Do I have a mission for that? No. Let's see what he says when I talk to him. There's no honor for the shopkeeper, but there is glory in the hunt. Ask what they're selling, purchase, hold, scrap. Alright, so this is the scrap dealer. There's one at every space station. We never talked about this, but it's because I almost never interact with this person. So I honestly don't remember what the heck they do. So, okay, you can use tainted metal to purchase things here. We haven't seen tainted metal yet, and we're not going to for a bit. Suffice it to say, you acquired this from derelict freighters. These are abandoned, destroyed freighters floating around in deep space. To find those, you have to purchase with this, acquire coordinates. You purchase one of these, and it will find one in deep space for you. That's a lot. It's a lot of money for something that's, it's kind of a late game thing. Nothing really to worry about right now. Are there any travelers up here? Nope. Alright, so we'll... I got some warp cells, that's right. I'll put those in my starship. I don't know what this stuff is. Radiant shards. Highly sought after for salvage operations as it can be used to bypass security systems of Sentinel ship technology. Okay, and this is Atlantidium? Anyway, I'll hang on to it. Put it in my starship to store it for now. What else did I want to install? Oh yes, I did the condensed carbon thing. That's all done now. So I can install these neural stimulator. Good. So now for movement, I'm gonna be just cruising around everywhere. This needs 3 wiring looms. Is there anything else that I can install? So far, no, I think that's everything. Yep. Let's buy like 5 wiring looms so we have a few extra. Buy the ferrite dust, buy that. I wonder if I should keep this on hand. Unstable plasma. Because that charges my geology cannon. I'll buy 6 of these. Fluorine, pyrite, magnetized ferrite, oxide. Excellent. Put the pyrite in my ship. Oh, that's a lot of unstable plasma. Oh well. Put that in the ship. Quad servo. I probably can sell that. Oh, and I can sell that movement module too. Alrighty. Now we can go to the space anomaly. Talk with Nada. Get another exosuit upgrade. I'm not gonna deal with that guy for now. I'm still not like super confident in a dogfight. I do more damage than I did before, but still, it's based on the last fight I got into. It was kind of slow. Still. Wow, look at that exotic ship. It's like a rainbow. See what I'm talking about? Oh, it was. Alright, not sure why it changed, but it was nice looking. We'll do this, get our nanites. Give him data about flora. Ooh, that's a good amount of nanites. Milestone data. Ooh, 390. That's a beefy chunk. Alright, let's talk to Nada. Traveler entity, it has been some time. Polo has missed you. And you haven't? Alright, I'll explain the portal. I explained my journey through the portal, my vision of the strange world on the other side, how I awoke a long way away from my ship. Nada looks at me with concern. Traveler, your journey was longer, you might realize. Portals have much in common with our home. Their travel is anomalous. I think it meant to say your journey was longer than you realize. But you are unharmed, yes? You feel complete? You feel not crimson? I guess. Not as pleased. Old portals are strange, but so is our home. Polo is clever. Atlas false entity cannot see us. Polo uses Atlas falsity against himself. Okay. Look for a way to help Artemis. Polo holds coordinates for black holes and Atlas stations. Okay. I guess that's it for that. I go back to contacting Apollo at Hollow Terminus. Okay. I don't think I can scan from in here, huh? Oh, okay. Yeah, it worked. While I'm here... First of all, did I already install the piece that was missing? No, I didn't. Alright. Now, it could be worth going to a red star system to collect some cadmium so I can make the next piece. I do need to go back to my base at some point so that I can try to make the rest of these things. What don't I have yet for my starship? I don't think there's anything I don't have that I want to have. I'll get this. That's about it. Oh yes, don't forget the exosuit upgrade. Whew. I'm gonna have to keep going with the technology because I'm installing more and more things here. See, it'd be nice to have these things here for protection. And has a protection battery. Yeah, the shield lattice. Definitely want that. Alright, because this is about movement, I think I'm gonna get all of these things. It's just nice to have all of these things unlocked. And I have the nanites. This is all about getting around the planet. Safely. And I'll do the trade rocket too. There we go. I don't really have a ton of room to put that stuff on. Oh, that's fine. I do have room for this shield, so I'll put that on. Increase my starship shield. Stuff isn't really, like, arranged super well in my ship technology, but I'm trying to maximize my damage output here. Alright, that's fine. And then exosuit, where's my hand? Okay, hazard protection's there, so I'll put... Need one antimatter for the shield lattice. I think that's important. There we go. 20% more hazard protection battery. I'll show you what these rocket boots do. Except I'll put them right here. These rocket boots. I need hydraulic wiring. No problem. I need 2 carbon nanotubes. And then I can put the hydraulic wiring, and then I can put the rocket boots. I'll show you what those do. I don't use them much because the melee jetpack boost is way better. But you can't do that in space stations and that kind of thing, so it's helpful sometimes. And I should probably throw on this... No, I can't do that right now. Okay. It's really just the atmospheric protection things and the underwater things, which I just don't have need of yet. And this trade rocket. Trade rocket's nice, and I'll demonstrate that next time we're on a planet surface. You can see what that looks like. Alright, so I have the rocket boots installed. All I have to do is repeatedly push A, and I get this lunge forward like that. Okay. So I get a lot of forward momentum when I do that, which is great for like navigating around the space station and stuff. But on the planet's surface, it adds a delay to my melee jump. So I usually take it off when I'm on a planet surface. At this point, I guess we need to go to the Apollo terminus and talk to Apollo. Which is down this way. Ooh, a flourishing planet. Salvageable scrap. So this is similar to a paradise planet, in which the atmosphere will be perfectly fine. I won't need hazard protection, which is good. So if you remember, my launch thrusters were really low when I left this planet's surface. It was like, I don't know, less than 10%, I'm pretty sure. But I have the charger installed now, so we'll see what it is when I take off. Oh, there's the hollow terminus. Well, we won't see because it won't cost me anything to take off from here. But if I go to recharge, see it's at 73. I didn't do anything, I didn't add anything to it. It just charges itself over time. So I might be able to just jetpack up all the way to the top now. Yep. Well, look at that. You recharge my life support.
Technology recharge.
Warning, network compromised. Warning, manual override required. There are no signal matches for Artemis or Apollo. The terminal is a stream of warnings and errors. Alright, let's do an override. The warning messages cease. Some new frequency shimmers into being. Uh-oh, data stream overridden. Oh, so here's a new character. You are not alone. Tell me, what's the point in living if we know that life will finish? Let's just ask who they are. You refuse to answer. That's answer enough, I suppose. Don't read it. Don't hear what I'm not saying. I know you, traveler. I know where you've been. I know where you're going. What if I told you that Artemis could be saved? What if I told you that Artemis could live once more, after a fashion? What would you do then, I wonder? I would need to know more. Skeptic. Well, Artemis was already dead. Your journey to save them has failed. What do you have to lose? The blood of Artemis is data. The heart, its glitch. I can help you retrieve them both. You require a mind arc, a receptacle for their soul. Can you do that for me? I am reactivating Artemis's frequency. Speak with them when you are ready. The stranger offers me blueprints for something they call the mind arc, a device they claim will allow me to restore Artemis to life. I'll take it. I accept not knowing who the stranger is or how they possess such knowledge of my adventures, but if there is a chance I can help Artemis, I will take it. Mind Arc and Soul Engine. Okay. Speak with Artemis. Okay. How do I do that? He activated the frequency, so maybe I have to go back to space. Oh. In the galaxy map, search for a red solar system. Alright, Nada wants me to talk to them again. Okay, well, let's make it quick. Seems like I just was here talking to you. look at that there. So here's a couple ships we haven't seen. Well, that's another exotic type. That is a sentinel ship over there. Salvaged. This here is a living ship. It says class alien. That ship is alive. Yep. But we're a ways away from doing that. This is a solar ship. We haven't seen those yet either. Those are in... There's a whole quest line before we get to those, so we'll wait for that. Alright, Nada. What do you want to know? Traveler entity. Nada has watched your signal. Nada has seen the other entity. Other entity is older than Nada. Older than our home. Nada feels them watching. That must be this null character. Nada asked the other entity, are they first or are they last? Missing entity chose not to answer. They have ignored us. Apollo entity ignores us too. Ignores the traveler. Such is their pattern. It is valid. Nada understands. Continue with Null's plan. Okay. So, mine cadmium is part of the plan. Alright. This is where I have to go to a red star system, which is good. I've been meaning to do that. Anyway. Let's get out of here. I'd like to... Oh, shoot. I shouldn't have left here, because I should have used the, Alright, somebody is hailing me on a hostile frequency. Submit or perish, interloper. There is no alternative. Wow, they want 1,000,000 units. Nah. Let's duke it out. Die with glory. Come on, bring it on.
Hostile ships approaching.
Wow, 5? Okay. Let's see how this goes. There's one down. I must have missed with my rocket on that one. There's another one down. I'm overheating really fast. Okay. Okay, this might not go well for me. The rockets aren't doing a whole lot of damage. I don't know if you're noticing that too. Alright. I'm gonna recharge my shields. I don't usually have to do that. So yeah, my weapons are not as good as I'd like them to be. There we go. 2 left. One left? Or is that the last one?
Ships defeated.
Yeah. Excellent. And I got some cool things. Some Star Shield battery that will help. Suspicious packet tech. Let's open that up. Suspicious life support. Suspicious hazard protection. So these you can install. Wow, this one's worth 720 nanites, so it might be really good. But I already have 3 S-class life support, so I'm gonna sell those. Probably store the Corvax casing and the convergence cube, so... I mean, we made it. We took some damage. Took quite a bit of damage, I'm not gonna lie. I think I'd like to take a quick pit stop to my base and store some things. Looks like somebody wants to trade with me. Enemy something. Speech is garbled and confusing. They speak in the universal language of money. What you got for me? I already have all this, don't I? Can I sell something? Nothing I really want to sell. I'll get rid of this quad servo, I guess.
Received.
They don't have anything I want to buy. Thank you. Alright, back to the space station momentarily. I'm gonna warp to my base, and then from there, we'll figure out a red star system to go to. Who knows where I ended up after going through that portal? Would be halfway across the galaxy, but taking this portal, going back to my base, will put me closer to home. Which will be nice. And I can always warp back here too. I named it Hazard Protection. So it's not going to be hard to find if I want to go back here. I want to talk about something else though that happened in between episodes. That will happen again. So there's a mechanic in the game where after about 5 hours of playtime, or maybe 4, maybe it's 4 hours, and 5 warp jumps, hyperdrive warp jumps, if those 2 conditions are met, you've done 4 or 5 hours, I don't know which one, and 5 hyperdrive jumps, you run into a freighter battle. Basically, you warp into the system, and there's a freighter right in front of you, and it's being attacked by pirates. And you have the option of fighting with the freighter and the squadron to get rid of the pirates. And if you do, and you defeat all the pirates, then the freighter captain invites you aboard the ship. You can dock with the freighter, and what happens is he'll offer to give the freighter to you free of charge if it's your first time. Or if you don't want it, you can say, pay me instead, and he'll give you some stuff from the cargo. Gold, silver, platinum, whatever they have in the cargo. So the importance of that is the first encounter you have will be a small freighter, and it could be a C class, B class, A class, whatever, but it's offered to you for free. And a freighter is basically it's like a mobile base. It's your base, just like this. I could build stuff, but it's in space, and you can bring it to whatever system you want. So it's pretty cool to have a freighter. But the first one is a dinky little one. Everyone after that is a big one. And it could be any kind of class. So anyway, that happened in between episodes. And I just decided to be offered the gift instead of taking the freighter, because only the first freighter you're offered is free. No, only the first freighter you accept is free. So if you want a big freighter and you want to find a specific freighter for free, pass on the first one. So that's my tip to you. And later on, we'll show you how to, if you've kept your free freighter, or even if you did get the first freighter, you will still run into those freighter battles into the future, and you can get different freighters. You just have to buy them. They're very expensive, and oh, there's another player in the star system. Do you see that? Crunchy is here. That's odd. I discovered this star system. How did they get here? Anyway, it's all good. You can buy a different freighter after a freighter battle encounter. It's just very expensive. Like hundreds of millions sometimes. And if you want a really good freighter for the most affordable price, which is free, just pass on the first freighter that's offered to you and wait until you can position yourself to get the freighter you want. And I'll show you how to do that later on. But in the meantime, if you run across that freighter battle, if you like it, if you like the freighter that you're presented with, and it's class B or A or something, take it. Doesn't hurt. You can get money later on. But if you want to wait for the best freighter and you don't want to pay any money, then just decline the first one. Alright, I'm storing some things. What's in my storage right now? Is there anything that will help me to craft stuff? Not really. Well, this warp hypercore. So this is what I was talking about with the warp hypercore. There's a thing that I can craft, which I will, that you can only craft with a warp hypercore. And a warp hypercore you need storm crystals to craft. And I haven't found storm crystals yet, so I wanted to hang on to that warp hypercore. I'm glad I did. So now I can install this pulse drive enhancement. Increases my maneuverability. Flight assist reduction enabled. I don't know what that means. Specifically tuned to increase the ability of the starship to drift during spaceflight. I don't know if that's a good thing. My starship already sort of drifts. Maybe that'll be exacerbated. I don't know. Here's the thing. This doesn't usually happen. My biofuel reactor ran out of energy. My battery, you can see it's stored quite a bit of energy, but it's running out. It's because it's nighttime. Once the sun comes up, my solar panels will kick in and do the rest. But I still got plenty of energy stored, so... For most bases, like simple bases like this, you'll only need a biofuel reactor to get it started, and one battery, and one solar panel. I mean, you start getting into tons of extractors and refiners that you're running power off of that, then maybe that will change, but... Yeah. Alright, so I gotta sell these when I get to the next space station. No problem. But for now, I'm going to hop in my ship, and I'm going to head to a red star system and mine some cadmium. This will help me to craft my emerald drive, so I can go to green star systems. But also it's part of my story mission objective, so let's get it done. Current mission. Where's it trying to have me go? That's pretty far. It wants me to go to that red star system? Why? I mean, I can, but I'm sure there are closer ones. Oh, you know why? I just noticed. It is... So when you... I have the economy scanner, obviously. So I can see the economy, and next to it, the dominant life form. In this case, it's a Gek. That one over there is Vy'keen, Korvax, etc. The red star systems are the most likely to be unoccupied, meaning there's nothing there. Actually, I don't know, maybe they're 100% unoccupied because I'm not finding anywhere there's a life form. Alright, well, let's find out what that means. Let's go there. It's quite a big jump. Almost 800 light years. Wow, look at that planet. Oh, no surprise. This is the first time anyone's been to this Alright, so here's something. Here's a good tip. When you see one of the resources there, normally you'll see copper, uranium, silver, whatever they have. In this case, because it's a red star system, most of these planets will have cadmium instead of copper. But when you see activated cadmium or activated copper or activated indium or whatever the case may be, it means that that planet has volatile weather systems, storms, essentially. And storms are where you find storm crystals. So look for planets that have activated whatever mineral and land on those planets. Chances are you'll have storms every couple minutes, and then during the storms you can find storm crystals. Might be worth checking that out now, although my mission is to get cadmium, not activated cadmium. That's a different resource altogether. I mean, is this literally the only planet in this? Oh, here we go. It's super responsive because of a fire planet. Let's go here first. I'm trying, like, you notice I was having trouble, like, aiming my reticle or whatever towards this planet because it was far away, but also all the upgrades on my ship is like super touchy now. Something to get used to. Not an issue. But because this star system is uninhabited, there's no space station. Or actually, I spoke too soon. There might be a space station. Sometimes planets will have uninhabited space stations. Ouch. Alright, so I'm looking for cadmium. This is like a really hot planet. And we're in the middle of a storm, so that's great. Let's quickly install this. Coolant network. And what you'll see once you install something like that, it gives me a little added protection, but geez, not much. Wow, 207 degrees on this planet. That is insane. It's only 3 species of fauna. No surprise there. I found 2 of them. Alright, there's cadmium. Let's get that and get out of here. Is there any closer source? Silver. Fireberry. That sounds great. Oh, let's grab that animal right there. Get it. There. Alright, let's go to the cadmium. Here's something neat. In a firestorm, like a super heated atmosphere storm like this, look at my jetpack. You hardly use any. You could literally just all day use your jetpack and you'd be fine. Okay, now the storm's clearing. I'm gonna mine enough cadmium to be able to make an emerald drive and make whatever the new blueprint is that I'm supposed to be making for this null guy. Harvest a living pearl. Okay. Well, now I need water. I'm wishing I got the aeration membrane and all that stuff. I think I did get that stuff. I just don't have anything to craft it. Alright, let's get all this cadmium. I'm trying to get enough so that I can craft the emerald drive as well, but I don't know how much that is. There's a sentinel coming over. Just get my ship. I don't know if I showed this to you yet, but when you discover every animal species on the planet, you can collect a nanite bonus, which I'm going to do now. You go to the Discoveries tab, you go to Fauna, it'll tell you how many there is to discover. We've discovered 3 out of 3. So go in there and then hover this, hold to register completion. I got 750 nanites just for doing that. I think it's 250 for every animal creature there is on the planet if you discover them all. So very nice. I'll take it. Let's see. What do I need for the cadmium? Oh, I already have the cadmium drive. For the emerald drive, 250, but I need wiring loom. I just bought a ton of wiring loom. What happened to it? Alright, 309 cadmium. What is it I'm supposed to be building and where? Soul engine. I need 120 cadmium for that. And I need... So I need 370 total. And I have how much? 309. Okay. Not done yet. Need more cadmium. $370 is the number I need. Oop. There we go. Hopefully I can get enough from here. I don't want to have to go to a different planet. What was I supposed to do when I got to a different planet? I totally said that when I go to a planet I will do something. And now I've forgotten what that was. Oh boy. I just walked right into a fire. Hottest temperature, yeah. Alright, I think that's all the cadmium. Hopefully I have enough. Yeah, 401, that's plenty. Alright, let's install this emerald drive. As a bonus, it should help my hyperdrive range. Never mind, I need wiring loom. And I need living pearls, so. I don't think I'm gonna find it here. I need a planet with water on it. I need 1 living pearl. I don't think this planet has any water. What about this planet? I don't see any water on it. Ah! Is there only 2 planets in the system? Yep. There is only 2 planets. Alright. We gotta warp. Ah, right there. So what they're saying is, you see where it says 19 LY, 19 light years. I don't know what the PF is, and then it says water. So if you see water, it means that one of the planets in that star system should have water on it. Oh, here we go. Freighter attack. So this is what I was talking about. So as soon as we warp in, it says there's a freighter nearby that's under attack. And you have to get rid of the hostile pirates to save it. We'll do that. What is this thing? Seems to be attached to me. Alright, let's get closer. Whoa! I don't have much range on this thing. Got some hits there. So again, what I'm doing is holding the left trigger and then using my left analog stick slightly to try to aim to where they're going. And then I'm just holding down the A button to shoot the gun. And when I overheat, I switch to the other gun. So the enemies are the ones with the red jet trails, jet streams. In case that was confusing, because sometimes that can be confusing. Almost. There we go. There we go. Don't shoot the guys with the green jet trails. Alright, we gotta get closer to that guy. So if I need to get closer, I just hold B to boost. He's moving away from me. I don't want to hit the freighter. Alright, come on. Complete miss. I want to land some shots. There we go. That should be it. There. And then your standing increases with the dominant life form, and you get this comms message. Commendable. Thank you. The life form, who is the captain of this freighter, looks greatly relieved. They gesture as if to welcome me aboard their vessel. So then it will show you where the freighter is. This is the freighter we're talking about. It's a decent looking freighter. If you... Yeah, we'll talk more about how to get the freighter you want. Or how to re-roll the freighter class if you don't like the freighter that you're presented with. But for now, we'll just leave it at this. This is what it looks like. You do the whole fight, then you come onto the freighter just like I have. You can use your scanner. So I can see this is a B class. It's worth 10 million units. That's not bad. Heck, I might just get it just to have a freighter. So, yeah, let me kind of walk you through. So this is like the ship, the docking bay. A bunch of ships will come and go and land at these little things. But to get to the bridge, you have to go where I did. Up here. This is a short-range teleporter. Brings you right to the bridge. And where is the guy? There you go. There's the captain. Talk to him. Unintelligible, but lights flicker rapidly across the visor and their head nods imperceptibly forward. They seem to be showing me gratitude? They gesture towards the control panel as if to suggest I take command. So, if it's your first time, or if you declined the first time, these are your options. You can inspect the freighter. In my case, because I never claimed a freighter before, I can claim this for free. If you've already claimed a freighter before, it will, it'll cost you money to exchange. This is a B-class freighter. I may take this. Your other option, if you talk to him, is to request payment instead, and he'll give you whatever is in the cargo. So in this case, it'd just be a few... Yeah, it's not much. I'll take this freighter, because I'm confident I can make enough money. If I want to upgrade my freighter later on, it won't be an issue. But having a freighter opens a whole lot of possibilities that we'll get into. But Yeah, I think I'm gonna claim it. Transfer previous freighter base. So if you had a freighter and you bought a new one, you would say yes, and then the way you've built your base on the freighter will be transferred over. If I say yes, I don't know what's gonna happen, so I'm gonna say no. And there you go, just like that. I own this freighter. It brings several benefits, including a portable base, a very large inventory, and the ability to command fleets of frigates. So we'll get into the frigates a little bit later on. But one of the benefits right now, first of all, this is your freighter, and you can summon your freighter to any star system that you go to, as long as your freighter has the necessary warp upgrades. Okay. So just like your ship, you can upgrade your freighter, which you do at this central panel here. Upgrade control. So base parts and upgrades. This is just like the construction research unit. You need salvaged frigate modules in order to unlock these things. So it's a different currency, not salvage data. So it's a special salvaged frigate module. And the best way to find these is at the freighter, crashed freighter sites. If you use those distress or those emergency planetary charts that we used last episode for finding distress signals, you can use those same things to find crashed freighters. And that's the best way I know of. If you search the cargo pods on the crashed freighters, they oftentimes have these salvaged frigate modules. And you can unlock different things that you can build in your freighter. And you can also upgrade. So if I go here, now there's a new inventory for freighter. I can install new technology on my freighter. Freighter has its own hyperdrive. So I can warp in my freighter to different star systems, although my hyperdrive range is pretty low, 115 light years. I'm going to move these over to my exosuit. And this is a new form of storage as well. I can put stuff in my freighter. Early on, the freighter isn't super useful, but it will be very useful later. And you'll see as we go on. It's telling me to access this. Let me do that real quick. Manage fleet. I don't have a fleet. Oh, yeah, I do. What's this? I have a frigate. Okay, so your freighter is the base, the home, the hub of your frigate enterprise, okay? So that's your base. But you can hire these mini frigates, satellite ships that will follow your freighter around. But the whole purpose of having frigates is they do expeditions for you. They'll go out to neighboring star systems and harvest materials or fight other fleets or do exploratory missions, all kinds of things. And we'll get into that in a future episode, but I already have this A-class industrial ship. That's good. That's very good. So I'm going to speak with the freighter's navigator. That's the navigator right there. Orvax is pleased to calculate routes for the traveler captain, but the fleet requires a fleet command room. We're going to go into that in more detail later on. Suffice it to say, there's a lot to do in freighters. It's its own sort of quest line. The important thing is, though, this is the bridge. You got your upgrades here. This is your galaxy map, your freighter warp drive. That's the galaxy map, essentially. We're not doing anything with that. And then here's where you command your fleet or your squadron. Your squadron can help you in space fights if you get into space fights. You have to hire them. again, we'll get into all that. This game is very deep. The important things, this is where you modify your freighter at the bridge here. And the green stairs leads to your buildable area. Once you cross this threshold, you are in your base. You can build here. So up on your D-pad, I can build. See? Pretty neat. I can build stuff. And you can destroy stuff too. This is the default layout and setup. It even has an upstairs. Wow. I don't want that. I don't want an upstairs. Oops. I'm trying to go up the ladder. There we go. Oh wow, look, it's got like a balcony. This is insane. So I'm gonna delete parts of this because I just would rather have the materials and not this upstairs balcony with all this stuff. This is overwhelming a little. We're just gonna get rid of it. Start from scratch. You can't delete a part that you're inhabiting, obviously. Bulkhead door, get rid of that. Get rid of this bulkhead door. Maybe, yeah. And that one. And that one. And this room. Ah! Yeah. Get rid of that. Get rid of this ladder. No, I'm not inside the module. Get out of here. Okay. And we'll get rid of reinforced window. Get rid of this hallway. Okay. I just like to start from scratch. I'm not inside that module. There we go. Okay. Now I walk in and basically I got nothing. That's fine. That's fine with me. I can build stuff. You can put, this is your base, so you can put any of these portable units like this save point or the, yeah, I'll put a save point somewhere. No, I won't. Like put my refiner down, any of that stuff. I'm trying to see what rooms I can actually build. Construction specialist room, scientist specialist room, galactic trade room, that's handy. Cultivation chamber and storage. So that's good. Like, I could throw a storage room here. Yeah, sure. And now wherever I go, I have my storage. As long as my freighter is here, and I'm on my freighter, I can access my freighter, inventory, and the storage. That's pretty neat. I'm gonna move this and put the hyperdrive there. Got all this glass that's now in my freighter inventory. I'll leave that there. I don't really need it right now. What's this? Suspicious plasma launcher. Okay, I'll sell that. And I'll store the Viking effigy in my storage. Look at that. That's one right off the bat helpful tool of the freighter, is that I can put a storage unit right on there like I have. And all of a sudden it's traveling storage. I'll put a fleet command room in right here just to have that there, because once you put one in and access it, calibrating command post to new master, success, master profile indicates one support frigate available, profile indicates no frigate fuel blueprints, download, yes, and now you've got the frigate fuel blueprints, which you'll need for later on. And that, if you notice about the upgrade section, base parts, that was the first thing you had to unlock in order to unlock these things. So, you know, save yourself a salvage frigate module and just do that. But that's all we're going to do in the freighter today. But hey, we have one. Now, let's put our mission back to this one. And get in our ship. And leave. So that's our new freighter. It's not bad. I like it. I mean, it's brand new. Obviously work to be done, but can't complain. I'll still talk about later on. We'll talk about how to get the freighter that you want. That's an abandoned planet. Probably not going to find water there. Oh, this planet has tons of water over there. So that's where we'll go. But first, being a new system, we need to get our exosuit upgrades and all that stuff going. So, the thing about the freighter, you can summon it in any star system as long as you're in a star system the freighter can go to. So any yellow star system, obviously. If you want it to go to a red, green, or blue star system, you need to have the appropriate freighter upgrades for that. But to do that, down on the D-pad, then you go over to Summon, Freighter, and Squadron, and then Summon Freighter, right? That you have to make sure that your, say this won't work, cannot warp freighter here. I don't know why. Let me put a little distance here. Yeah, now I could. It would summon it right in front of me, and no matter where the freighter is across the galaxy, it will warp right in front of you. Again, as long as it's a star system that freighter can go to. So that's useful. There's a lot you can do with a freighter. Trust me, it's a good thing to have. Now, do I wish it was a better freighter? Yeah, sure. I'd love a A-class or an S-class freighter. But I think the utility of having the freighter is worth getting a lower class one and then saving money to buy the better one later on. That's what I think. Not everyone agrees. Alright, exosuit upgrade. I think we're still gonna increase our technology slots. Don't forget we want to sell these modules here. And what do you have to buy? Another life support. I think I have 3 already, so I think I'm good there. Check the starship ones. Positron and cyclotron. Don't use either of those. For multi-tool, like, I'm really looking for the scanner upgrades. I could definitely use those. Nothing. Here's my new boosts. And looking for travelers. Don't see any. Okay, no big deal. Hit the trade terminal. Buy every element as usual. Ooh, paraffinium. That's something I don't have much of. If any. Anything to sell? No. Ooh, what's that? It's leaving, so not important. Alright, we're gonna call in the space anomaly. Get our next exosuit upgrade. This space station didn't have too many good upgrades, unfortunately. I was hoping for more, what's the gun I mean? Phase? I forgot the gun that I have on this. Oh, Infraknife. Yeah, I was hoping for Infraknife upgrades. Make it better. Yep. All right. That kind of looks like null. You can change your appearance to look like null in the appearance modifier. Even before you know who null is, you can do that. Alright, another technology. Alright, back to the ship, and we're gonna do the water planet. That's a nice fighter right there. I like that style. The ring around the back. Alright, where is that planet? There it is. I scanned it like 3 times now. Tropical planet. Okay. Cool. One where our hazard protection suit will be unimportant. Somebody wants to trade with me. Oh, I don't have a metal plate. I'm sorry. Slumps in dismay. They depart without a word. Sorry. You know what? I won't let it happen again. Metal plate ready to go. Yeah, so like I was saying, as a tropical planet, it has a very comfortable atmosphere, so I won't need any hazard protection. Boy, this planet was far.
Technology recharge.
Saw that my launch thrusters are at 100%. They just charge. They just charge themselves. It's nice to have. Alright, so I want to land somewhere close to the coast. So, like, right here. Should be good. I can't really see, but that should work. Like maybe right on this peninsula looking thing. Or even on that island would be good. There we go. So there's minerals sticking out of the water at first glance. There's this thing right here. Atmosphere is a nice 55.6 degrees. I like that. Is that what I think it is? Gravitino ball? Yeah. So, word of warning. Don't pick that up. Unless you want to be swarmed by sentinels. They don't like that. They really don't. Alright, I need 1 living pearl. But also... Oh, let's put this in. I didn't know I could install that. Aeration membrane. So I can breathe underwater longer. And I know there's like an efficient jetpack thing for... There we go. Okay, I need 6 living pearls for that. So in all, I need 7 at least living pearls. Might even be another That's crystal sulfide. Okay, so 7 living pearls and 6 crystal sulfide. Alright. Well, let's get swimming. Oh, this is where, on the planet surface, I like to uninstall the rocket boots. Because I'll show you why. If I want to do my melee boost, it's slightly delayed. Because it's waiting for multiple taps of the A button. So I like to uninstall that when I'm on the planet surface. Just hold Y, stick that in your inventory, and then it's responsive like it used to be. Scanning some new animals. Alright, let's get swimming. Alright. Deepest ocean. Wow. Well, I don't know if I've been on a planet with an ocean, so that makes sense. So, living pearls you have to look around for. Crystal sulfide can be found in these little, let me just scan these animals real quick. There we go. Alright, so crystal sulfide you find in these things here. So you have to be careful when you start harvesting this. It's like a hydrothermal vent. It like charges up and then explodes in super hot liquid. So you can't be too close. What you need to do is use your jetpack, harvest a few, pay attention. Yeah, now just jetpack away from it when it starts making a different noise and shaking the screen. See, that would have hurt. Merged relic, armored clam. Okay, so the living pearls we're looking for are within these armored clams. So you want to look for those. I'm curious what that is too. There's some more sulfide, so let's grab that. I think they all have just the 3. What's this? Submerged relic. A hadal core? Okay, well, that's great. Alright, let's hit the surface. I'm being super careful with my oxygen because I don't know how much I have. But here's an armored clam down there. And there's another one there. What you need to do is you need to get close. It should... Oh, you gotta shoot it. Okay. And then grab the pearl and back up. Because it will clamp shut. You don't want to be in there when it clamps shut. Any more clams? Alright, here's something fun. Let me scan this real quick, and then we'll show you something fun. How many pearls I have? I have 6 crystal sulfide. That's good. I'll take a couple more. I have 1 living pearl. That's all I needed. But I want a few more of those too. Alright, so see this thing over here? Where my reticle is at? Abyssal horror. Okay, get a gun ready, as I have. And let's get close to that and see what happens. Shoot it! Ah! Yeah, that is scary. But if you kill it, it drops this eyeball, hypnotic eye. That can be used to craft some things. Don't know what, but it's worth having, I guess. Pick up some of this cytophosphate. Alright, any more clams? We got some over there. That's probably the closest one. Alright, let's grab these. Ooh, right there. Where was it? It's possible that it's underwater, or under the terrain. Yes, is that possible? Yeah. It is possible. Oh, it's like a little cave. Oh, look! Yeah, so if you get too close, you will take some damage. Ow! Stop it! Alright. Yeah, there's a lot. There's a lot to this underwater stuff. I could use 2 more of those.
Weather update. Storm clearing.
Yeah, I guess there was a storm? I don't know. Didn't affect me at all, since I was diving for clams. Okay. I do want to have a few more of these living pearls and crystal sulfide if I can find it. And I'll take some cytophosphate, I guess. I forget what you need that for. Alright, there's an armor clam right there. Ow! 2 of them. Where is he? Okay, I'm taking damage. I get the hint. No idea where I'm taking damage from. Alright. I should probably sit and let my shield recharge for a second. Yeah, I'll get these pearls and then we'll be done. I didn't get enough crystal sulfide. I don't see any anywhere, and I don't want to spend time looking, so... Alright, let's get this last one. I'm not good at this. Did I already get that? Alright, I think I already got that pearl. Alright, let's find my ship. Let's get out of here. Oh, this has salt and sodium. Ow! Jellies. Okay, let's get out of here. This is not a friendly place. I don't like underwater. Don't mess with me, please. Oh, man. Alright, I'm not fighting these guys. Ow! Place is not cool. See if I can hide in here. Alright, I think we're good. Alright, Sentinel Force there. They want metal plating. Let's make some metal plating then. Alright, construct the Soul Engine. Okay, easy enough. So what's my next mission? Actually, I could probably... Oh yeah, I need wiring loom. That's right. Alright, what's next then? Purchase wiring looms. If I definitely want wiring looms, more importantly, I just want to get out of this planet. Alright, so now I'll show you what happens when you have heat and you try to leave the planet. They send the Sentinel ships after you. I want to go to the space station. But my pulse drive is disabled, so I can't just... Oh. Yes, I can. If I needed to, I could summon my freighter and go on board the freighter and be safe. But I just want to go to the space station if they will let me. Alright, real quick, I'm going to summon the anomaly over there so it's not like right in front of me. I'll take a gold nugget, but that thing appeared right in front of me. Not cool. Got a lot of things. I'm gonna sell this hypnotic eye, probably. I'll save the crystal sulfide. I'll sell this Hadal core. And I'm gonna save the living pearls. And install this. Yeah. That's it, huh? Cytophosphate. Am I ever gonna use that? I don't know. Alright. Need wiring looms. Yeah, I'll sell the Hadal core.
Units received.
And the hypnotic eye.
Units received.
Buy... Look at all that stuff's back. Yeah, let's buy it all again.
Product received. Product
I
received.
don't know how that works.
Product received.
I'll buy 6 wiring looms, 'cause I always seem to need it.
Product received. Product received. Product received.
Alright. Refine glass. Refine from silicate powder. Extract silicate. Yeah. So you need the... Oh, craft with frost crystals harvested from... Okay, I do have some frost crystal. So I could do that. want to go back to... Okay, refine from silicate powder. Return to your refiner or deploy from the build menu. Well, let's use my personal refiner, shall we? Silicate powder. Here we go. Oh, wow. Look at that recipe. 40 to 1. How much glass do I need? Doesn't say. Construct the mind arc. Okay, so once I build the mind arc, I think I need 3 glass. Okay. Well, I have more than that, so let's stop. There we go. Assemble mind arc components. And then bring the mind arc to Artemis. Return to the hollow terminus. Okay. Alright, hollow terminus is in the same system, naturally. I haven't been to this planet. Grassy planet. Another friendly atmosphere. Alright, while I'm approaching the planet's surface, what did I get enough of to do exosuit something? Yes, the efficient water jets. Wow, I'm right on top of the hollow terminus. Alright, while I'm landing, I will install the efficient water jets right here.
Technology installed.
Beautiful. Wow. Should be able to get all the way to the top. Nice. This is a nice looking planet. Most Earth-like. Scan the animals.
Units received.
Oh, there's one right there.
Units received.
Alright. Hollow terminus activated. Multiple signal sources available. Yeah. Tuned to Artemis. And there he is. Comfort Artemis. I attempt to comfort him, telling them that everything will be alright. They turn to me with a wild look of panic, clearly not expecting my voice. Who is that? Who? Alright, you know who I am. I'm their friend. I could not find them without the portal, but that I've found a way to restore them. I didn't think you'd come back. You never gave up, did you? All these years. What do you mean, Artemis? I've been here for 20 years waiting for you. Oh, wow. You were going to find my star chart, weren't you? Alright, you'll be safe soon. Who is that? Who's there? Repeats the words, our conversation all but forgotten. They stare at me, eyes pained, their mind trapped in an endless loop. They appear to have spent 20 years in this pseudo-death, haunted by loneliness and fear. If the stranger's device works, perhaps I can help them. Alright. I will use the mind arc. I do not know what to expect. Some show of light and fury, some catharsis where Artemis emerges in the flesh, restored to life before my eyes, but it is not to be. One moment I see the hologram, and the next there's nothing. The stranger who gave me these blueprints beckons me over, their signal still active. There he is. Travelers are a dream, an idea that we have some special place in this universe. Artemis had it, you had it, Apollo too, though they would conceal it. Even I had this dream long ago. We are countless, my friend, walking these worlds, yearning for friendship. No one wants to be alone, not truly, but the closer you get to others, the more you risk hurting yourself, hurting them. The deepest secret of the universe is not that of the glass, or the Aerons, or the progenitors. It is that final act, the decision to abandon those who need you. It is the primal sin, the foundation of existence itself. Go to the stars, traveler. Your friends wait for you. They will help you bring peace to poor Artemis. Return when you are finished. We have much to discuss. Well, that was cryptic. Bring Artemis to nada. Okay. Ooh, more animals. Come on. There we go.
Units received.
Armored clan. So, what's going on? Right? Is Artemis dead? Well, he was dead. Oh, are we the only traveler? No, there's many different travelers. How does that work? Interesting questions. Well, we accomplished a lot in this episode. We got a new freighter. And we constructed the mind arc and used it on Artemis. I think that's where we're going to call it for today. Moving some stuff around here. So I may, in between episodes, do some more system hopping. Looking for upgrades. I still need some more upgrades for the launch thrusters. And for this Inferknife accelerator. And what else? I could use some hazard protection modules, but also I need some more exosuit space. I'm running out for sure. So, yeah. In between episodes, I'm going to be jumping to new systems, looking for upgrades, getting my exosuit upgraded, inventory space. You saw the whole freighter situation, so now we have a freighter. That's cool. In future episodes, we'll talk about what we can do with that freighter and how to upgrade it. And, you know, we'll continue along this primary mission. And at some point, we'll explore some of these secondary missions as well. But for now, I think that's it for today. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe. If you enjoy what you're watching, leave a like on the video and leave some comments. Tell me what you liked about the video, what you want to see that's different. If you've played No Man's Sky, what was your favorite part? Let me know in the comments. But yeah, that was episode 6. Thanks for watching, and we will see you next time. This is SOS. Bye.